What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with... It's not Michael Anthony. That's David Wiley. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I got 3 hours and 16 minutes until we start going live, week 10. Can't wait to see my Cowboys against the Falcons. It seems like it's been freaking forever since they played. It feels a lot longer than just a week. It feels like we've had a bye week or two in between. Yeah. That we've had this bad taste in our mouth. That's why I got him. He's going to cook some food that hopefully will get rid of this bad taste that I've had from last week. But Mike Greenberg, of course, who was talking about the Washington football team before the season and said they might be the 49ers of 2 years ago. That Ryan Fitzpatrick was less tragic than in the past. You know, here's what I've always said about the Washington football team. Some teams are just known for certain things. Washington is known for ending quarterbacks' careers. Seriously. RG3, Rookie of the Year, looking great and all that. He ends up messing up his knee. He's done that season. Comes back. He's a shell of himself. You know, played a little bit in Cleveland and Baltimore, and it was nothing. His career ruined. Kirk Cousins was bright enough to get out of Washington before, you know, his career was ended, but I won't say that he's actually raising any hell. He is raising a lot of money because he's been paid with that contract and guaranteed money. He'll have over $200 million. Kirk freaking Cousins. All you guys that are talking about how much money Dak Prescott's making, think that Kirk Cousins has made $200 million. Trash. Well, apparently, you know, like I said, you know, Alex Smith, of course, you know, he came there, you know, playoff quarterback, former #1 pick in the draft and everything, stayed healthy his whole career. One season, bam, messed up that leg. He did at least get comeback player of the year, but his career's done. And now we have Ryan Fitzpatrick, who was on the NFL tour. It started on more teams than any quarterback in the history of football. Unfortunately, Washington might be the last ride.
Retirement tour now.
So now, you know, after one game in Washington, gets injured halfway through. It's being reported right now that Ryan Fitzpatrick, it's done for the season. And this may, I don't know that Ryan Fitzpatrick gets another gig. I don't. And again, you can now carve it into the headboard. Yep. Another quarterback that succumbs to the Washington football team. If you are a quarterback, stay away. I'm telling you. And Cam Newton, you know, we were just talking about Cam Newton and everything. He's lucky he didn't go to Washington. Yeah. I mean, it's just like bad things happen to quarterbacks when they go to Washington. Their careers, they're just done. So Cowboy fans are saying we need to get rid of Dak and everything else. Dude, take a look at Washington, what they've tried to do to get a quarterback.
Pulling straws.
You know, they traded for Donovan McNabb. He played there one season. He got $40 million. They took 3 #1s in a second to trade up to get RG3. He played good 1 year and then gone. They paid $45 million to Kirk Cousins before he left in free agency and didn't get a playoff win. In fact, he never even beat Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. You go through, you pay $74 million for Alex Smith. He plays a half a season, messes up his leg, comes back, plays a couple of games, and helps you to get to the playoffs on his way out the door on one leg. He's gone. You draft Dwayne Haskins in the first round. Second year, you cut him. Right? And then you bring in Ryan Fitzpatrick and say, yeah, this guy, he's the answer. And he makes it through a half a game. Yeah. In Washington, it's a tragedy what happens to quarterbacks.
Cemetery.
It literally is. All right, he's got some food to cook. I got to get the set together, and I haven't even opened up anything. So I got to bust the hump. Peace.